We now move on to step 18, and for step 18 we need our front hubs that we built in step 17, and we need some hardware, and we need the front of our chassis. And so namely we need these, the OT228s. These are the front drive shafts. We need these pins, which are the OT248. These are 3 by 26 millimeter, again offering them up onto the drawing. And yes, we got the dreaded E clips. We need a couple of the E clips there, E2.5 clips, a couple of those. And we also need a couple of flathead M3s. Now in the drawing it says that they are 3 by 15 millimeters, but this is the last of the components of the bag D, and I've measured these and they are sort of 12 millimeters. So don't be afraid with this. They are the correct one, the 12 millimeters. It's just I think the drawing is wrong there, and it's not too much of a problem because it's only going through these arms and into the top, so you don't need a great deal. So I think this is going to be quite a relatively straightforward step compared to the lovely build we had from step 17. Let's have a go at doing this online here for you now. So we're going to need to take our assembly for this one here, which will be our right knuckle system. So we have our thing there. There we are. Okay, and you can see this is here. Okay, and you can see this is here. So what we need to do is this is going to pop into the bottom here. So the idea is to slide into the bottom there, and then what you're going to be doing is taking one of these pins and sliding it through the bottom and into and through. So I'm just going to raise it up a little bit so I can hopefully get it on the camera for you. There we are, and then jiggle. My favourite character, Arkwright. And then take one of your E clips, and we've got to pop your E clip on the end of here. And yeah, these are nice and fiddly, guys, these ones. And pop that on there. So that pops on the E clip. And yes, guys. A E clip went somewhere over the other side of the room, so I've got to go. Luckily in the spares pack you do get some more of components, so thank you, Kyosho, for that. But I'll have to get some more anyway. It's just the way these E-clips work, they're everyone's nightmare. So anyway, that's the it's on there now. What I might do now is do the same again for the other side, so at least it's on and I've got that dreaded E-clip in there because it's been a bit of a pain. So let's do the other side. Let's pop in there. Let's pop the little shaft, the OT248 through, and so it's done. And what I'll do is I'll put the E-clip on, and that way it's secure. I don't know where it is. It's yeah, it's lovely. There we go. So just there we go. Jiggle. There we are. And yeah, this is the spare, another one out of the spares bag, unfortunately. So hopefully you can see that the clip is sitting on there now. It's all done, nicely done there. And it's yeah, there are something I tell you to do. Right, so now that those are E-clips on and they're actually there, and away we go. Here we are. What we now need to do is need to put the dog bones in, and we do need a little bit of grease for this. So I don't like to grease these too much, just enough just to keep them from wearing. And so what I'm going to do is there's a little bit of grease that's left on my brush here. I'm just putting enough on just to make sure that it's greased up enough. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing too much. So obviously collect here Actually, probably do this end first. Just collect the end there, and then collect the end there. And then what we need to do now is this is screwed on top like that and through, and screwed on top there, so that goes onto that top section like so. Try and get it straight if you can as well, and once it's straight, there we are, that screws down, and that is the M3 by 15, but in fact it's an M3 by 12, and that screws on top there like that. There we are. Same again on this side. A little bit of the old grease, that's leftover grease. That's all it's needed. You don't need, let's say, don't need too much grease. So I think what happens here is you're driving the car, gets all the dust and stuff, and you don't want all that acting like a coarse paste. There we are. So I've done that using the spare grease from the tub. So again, into your hub carrier, then your output cup from your gearbox at the front. So it's in, and then take your screw and pop that through, and then find that top lug and then screw that home. Like that. Oh, I'm doing it by my fingers first just so I get threads on it, that's better, and then I'll use the driver to drive home. There we are. There we are. And that is effectively, oh, yeah, my driver's quite a tight fit, and that is effectively step 18 completed. This is getting good.